So instead of being selfless and seeing a woman knowing that he can't give her the things that she deserves, he's like, no, I want her to be young. I want her to be attractive. I want her to have some financial success. I want her to have all of her own shit. That's the woman that I want, even though that's the woman that I don't deserve. And in order to keep that woman, said women, since there's so many, and there always have been so many at one time, but in order to keep that woman, I'm just gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, and I'm going to attack her from the inside out. I'm gonna isolate her. I'm gonna consume her. And this way I can break her and she'll never go anywhere. I mean, at least for a couple of months to potential years. That shit is selfish. It's selfish, and I'm sure that every moment of every single day that he gets a link sent to him in regards to me, or a text or a phone call, he regrets it every single day. Not for the right reasons, but I know he regrets this. He regrets this because no one else has ever done it this way. It's a very big, major inconvenience. And this is the next 18 years. But that's on you. That is on you. You don't sit here and break open Pandora's box and then bitch about what comes out. You shouldn't have never tried and touch that box in the first place. But that's on you. It's too late now, so. Asmodeus has never worked on himself as a man, as an individual. He has never worked on himself at all. So that's another reason as to why he is not even emotionally intelligent, and he hasn't grown. He's never dedicated himself to prioritizing his mental health and dealing with whatever child trauma he experienced. He's never done that. And it shows. Hopefully one day he wakes up and just loves himself and feels as though that he's worth it. Too many of the women that were involved, wanted to see him get to that point. All of the investment really was for nothing, because this is what he does when he gets kindness. He takes it for weakness. You are a sucker to him. One of the biggest narcissistic traits that Asmodeus has is the fact that he genuinely does want to be perceived, seen, and judged in the light of himself being a victim. He wants pity so badly. And he's going to use your pity and your sympathy to help carry out any activities, any ill activities or intentions that he has. He's going to piggyback off the fact that you feel bad for him. That explains why he said he was a single father. That explains why he leveraged his ex-girlfriend's child's passing to his advantage to go out and fuck other women. And went as far as to tell those women a cover story for who the ex-girlfriend actually was in his life. Because I'm sure it obviously came up in question, why are you always with such and such? Why do I always hear this in the background when I'm on the phone at this time of this day? So opposed to just sitting here and telling the truth, because that would have just been too much work, too messy, then you'd be forced to take accountability for obviously bold-faced blatantly lying to someone and misleading them. It was just easier for him to say, not only do I have an alibi for where I am and what I'm doing, but I'm also grieving. We're as a family grieving. People immediately are going to feel pity and bad. They're not going to question certain things anymore, because grief is spontaneous. The bitch shows up when she wants to, and the range of grief, there's 5 stages of grief, but the range back and forth, you bounce back and forth. He knew that, which is why he used it to his advantage. That man will sit here and defend his lie if you call it a lie. If you call his bluff, he's going to defend that lie and then tell you that you're a shitty person for putting him through certain things, knowing full well that he is a single black father. You guys heard already in the audio of the phone call that I recorded. He was standing by what he was saying with vengeance, knowing full well the reason that he couldn't do my laundry and wouldn't do my laundry in his owned home, in his name, wasn't because he didn't want to disrespect the house that he helped put money down on for its purchase 8 years ago. It was actually 3 years ago. Found out from the ex-girlfriend. But he cursed me out up and down. He was waxing my ass in cyberspace from the text message to the phone call. And he defended it. And on the one hand, it's just like, it sounds like she's being a bitch. It sounds like she's just so, you know, she's terrible. Like, she's being so selfish. No, it was a total lie. The lengths that he went to defend things that were total lies, he believed the lies that he was telling. He never even slipped up once by calling me the wrong name while simultaneously probably fucking everybody on the same block as me.